end of range or trying to live an end of range, you get injured because it takes an oppositional rotation to counterbalance end range. So there's end range and there's living within end range, not at end range. And what I'm pointing to is that outer legs and outer arms, we not only have the ability to make rotation in one direction. So here, watch. Like this. When I rotate my palm up, 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 right? I'm doing this at the shoulder. But I can be in my shoulder in that effort and keep my shoulder there and go the other way in rotation opposite what my shoulder's doing. That's what, like, lift the elbow, okay? And then from the elbow, this is so exquisite, from the elbow, you can also keep the elbow up and yet rotate at the palm again to do this. So what I'm trying to point to you, if you're ectomorphic, is to recognize that like at the shoulders, your body has rotation out through your arm by virtue of your shoulder, but you also have oppositional rotation to counterbalance that, and it's in the engagement of the oppositional rotations along the same axis that you find strength of line, and that it can bear load because it's dynamic. And I went off into Buckminster Fuller and what comes to the forefront of my mind as a Pilates teacher to that body type would be an extension of the theory of Cornu Tension. That would be oppositional rotation along the same axis. That along this axis, you might be going this way in your body's effort, but you're also going the other way, and it's in these oppositional rotations that you create the tension that distributes the load and makes the structure stronger than not. So, we'll see if my recording just within the phone will last with this. My plan is to go from here, from my phone, to the cloud, what Cornu Tension points to is the oppositional rotation going on. Oh, and I said it wrong even. And so I'm talking about torsion. I'm talking about rotating in one direction around an axis. See, it's tough to not be graphic and go vulgar. But if this is the axis, right, then out from that axis is how the major strength of the arm is, rotating in that direction. But it's in the opposition of that. So rotate your shoulder back. Now keep your shoulder in place and lift your elbow up and feel what that's like. Now keep your elbow up and rotate your palm up against the elbow lift. And through that intermingling of oppositional rotations at the joints as endpoints of tension that facilitate the tension, that happens in the legs as well. And so knowing that your muscularity that's so needed in such a fragile frame with such long levers, and such little muscle mass, knowing how your body engages in the physics that it does to do what it does, I think is an empowering thing. So today, the message was, Cornu tension is great, and if you're aware of that and you're all hip to that, what would go beyond that